In the world of celebrities, we often get a glimpse into the glamorous lives of pop stars, actors, and influencers. But behind the glitzy headlines, there are intense personal dramas, rivalries, and sometimes, deep emotional scars that never truly heal. One such story revolves around two of the biggest names in the pop world, Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez, and how their past relationship, coupled with the rise of music producer Benny Blanco, seems to have stirred up a bit of jealousy and competition. This isn't just a simple love story or a breakup, it's a tale of artistry, ambition, and how old wounds can be reopened when a new project shakes the very foundation of a public figure's emotions. When we think of Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez, we think of one of pop culture's most famous on and off relationships. Their romance began when they were both young and just starting to make waves in the music industry. They were the epitome of couple goals for their millions of fans, often referred to as Gelena by the public. For years, their relationship seemed to be one of true love, even though it was marked by a series of breakups and reconciliations. The media ate up every moment, with paparazzi following their every move, fans obsessing over their every interaction, and the world waiting for the next chapter in their tumultuous romance. Their love story, however, was anything but perfect. The highs were as high as the stars, but the lows were deep, filled with controversy, public disputes, and heartache. Despite their undeniable chemistry, it seemed as though the pressure of being constantly in the spotlight and dealing with personal issues took a toll on their relationship. The public was always a part of their personal lives, and while that meant constant attention, it also meant constant judgment. And eventually, after years of navigating their complex connection, Justin and Selena called it quits for good in 2018, leaving fans devastated. After their breakup, both Justin and Selena continued their respective journeys in the public eye. Justin found happiness with Hailey Baldwin, whom he married, while Selena focused on her career and personal growth. She threw herself into acting, producing, and, of course, music. Selena's fans, however, could never really shake the idea of her and Justin being together. Even after they moved on, the memory of Gelena lived on in the hearts of millions. The fans didn't let go, and neither did the media. But one thing was clear, Selena had found a new rhythm, both in her personal life and in her music. This is where Benny Blanco enters the story. Blanco, known for his incredible work as a producer with artists like Ed Sheeran, Katy Perry, and Maroon 5, had established himself as a force to be reckoned with in the music industry. But in 2021, Benny began collaborating with Selena Gomez on her latest album, and their partnership quickly became a major topic of conversation. Their chemistry in the studio was evident, and fans were curious to see what kind of music the duo would create together. As their collaboration took off, it became clear that this album wasn't just another project for Selena. It was a bold step into new territory, a move that could solidify her as a mainstay in the music world for years to come. Selena's album, produced by Benny Blanco, was a hit. It quickly climbed the charts, drawing attention not only for the quality of the music but also for the renewed spotlight on Selena's career. The music industry was buzzing, and so were the fans. But as Selena's career began to soar once again, it seemed that the shadow of her past, particularly her relationship with Justin Bieber, began to loom larger. The media picked up on the growing interest in the Selena-Benny collaboration, and fans couldn't help but draw comparisons. This was not just a new project for Selena, it was also a reminder of her past, particularly the relationship that had captured the attention of so many for so long. And that's where the potential jealousy came into play. Could it be that Justin Bieber was feeling left behind in the wake of Selena's success? After all, he had been part of the spotlight just as much as she had, and now here she was, creating a new hit album with one of the most influential producers in the industry. Justin had, of course, found success on his own, releasing chart-topping singles and becoming a global sensation in his own right. But seeing Selena rise again, particularly with someone like Benny Blanco, could have triggered some emotions. Justin, despite being married to Hailey Baldwin, is human, and humans are often complicated creatures. There's no denying that the past they shared, the love, the pain, the memories, still held a place in his heart. Seeing his ex-girlfriend succeed in the way she was could have stirred up old feelings. After all, Justin and Selena's love story was so public and so passionate that it was impossible for him to ignore the media's constant reminders of their past. And while Justin had clearly moved on in his personal life, that doesn't mean the past doesn't resurface, especially when Selena's success is linked to a man like Benny Blanco, who has become an iconic figure in the music industry. Fans of Justin have always been fiercely protective of him, just as Selena's supporters have been loyal to her. But in this situation, the dynamics seem more complicated. While Justin has remained relatively quiet on the subject, it's hard not to wonder if, deep down, there might be some level of discomfort or jealousy over Selena's newfound partnership with Benny Blanco. After all, music is more than just a career for these stars, it's a deeply personal expression of their lives, their struggles, and their triumphs. And when a former lover is out there creating new music, making headlines, and succeeding with someone like Benny, it's only natural that emotions would run high. The question of jealousy, however, is not just about the music. It's about power and success in the entertainment industry. It's about how artists navigate their careers and how past relationships can either help or hinder their creative journeys. For Justin, the question might be less about Selena's music and more about his own place in the ever-evolving world of pop music. After all, both he and Selena are heavyweights in their own right, and in an industry where competition is fierce, everyone wants to stay on top. But Selena's collaboration with Benny Blanco represents something else, a new chapter in her career. It's a signal to the world that she's here to stay, that her music is evolving, and that she's not afraid to take risks. For Benny, this partnership has undoubtedly boosted his profile even further, as his collaborations with top artists continue to define the sound of modern pop music. He's not just producing hits, he's helping to shape the future of pop music in ways that few others have. As the music industry continues to evolve, so will the dynamics between Justin, Selena, and Benny. Will the jealousy that some fans believe exists between Justin and Benny continue to affect their relationships? Will Selena's ongoing success and her creative partnership with Benny result in a rivalry, or will they all find a way to coexist in the ever-changing landscape of pop music? The truth is, we may never fully know what's going on behind closed doors. What we do know is that music is deeply personal for each of these artists, and no matter what happens, they all have a place in the industry. Their success, their collaborations, and their personal stories will continue to captivate the public for years to come. The question remains, though, can old flames coexist with new partnerships, or will the ghosts of the past forever haunt the future of these musical icons? What do you think? Will Justin and Selena ever completely move on from their past, or will Benny Blanco's rise to fame keep the drama alive? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.